Hi, as much as you know, I'm Michael Peter. Toying with is podcast viable? Feel like there's something bigger, different coming around than podcasts. I feel like podcasts might be overdone, but I'm also feeling like I don't have a magazine right now. And I've had a magazine a good part of my adult life. And my Facebook pages, I've got three of them, and two of them are maxed out. I have a author's page. They don't max out, I don't think. But I think I've gathered some wisdom over the years. Is it wisdom or is it experience? Or is it just me thinking I'm pretty cool? I don't know. But I think the world's going through a transition. Anyone who doesn't think that, I don't want to argue with you. But I think it's pretty obvious the world's going through a transition. And I think I've been through a few changes in my years. And I might have some thoughts, stories, insights that might assist others in going through these changes. So, feedback, I'm going to post these in some places, and feedback is welcome. Um, Tell me it's a stupid idea, I'm wasting my time. Nobody cares. Or, tell me, yeah, this was a good thing and it made some sense. So, what's most important for me to say is one foot in front of the other, keep going, believe in yourself, listen to your inner voice, be a surfer on the waves of change, make every moment into a blissful, thankful experience, appreciate what you have, make everything you do into a ritual and a ceremony, honoring life, the universe, whatever spiritual entities you believe in. Is that blasphemy? I don't know. Doesn't matter. What matters? Okay, so what matters, I have found for me, is what I make matter. What I decide matters. If I think something's not important, it tends to be not important. Occasionally, it come back and bite you, but usually, if I decide something's important and give it my energy, it becomes important and it makes a difference in my life and often the lives of other people. The truism is that the whole universe is really about love. And my experience is the more love you have, the more love you give, the more love you share, the more you get. I have made some glorious mistakes. If you live long enough, you do. I don't have a lot of regrets. I have loved often and deeply. I'm blessed to have a most amazing wife right now. And I have a son and a daughter who I think the sun rises and sets with them. I've touched some lives. I've changed some lives. I've enhanced some lives. I've laughed a lot. I've experienced a lot. I've enjoyed a lot. I think I want to give tools on how to do this without being preachy. My way isn't hardly the only way. It's not even necessarily an easy to follow way, but I believe lots of things. One of them is that we're all potentially gods and goddesses, that we all have potentially unlimited resources, abilities, skills, insights, that society, the media, corporations like it better if we don't realize that. Gods and goddesses don't sell well. They don't buy sexy toothpaste. They don't buy prescription drugs that are going to kill them. So we have to think for ourselves. It's not easy. I've fought with this all my life. It's so easy to go down the path of this is what mainstream media says, this is what my neighbors say, this is what my friends say. And that's all valid on some level, especially if it's working for you. People who are happy and content, I might not have a lot to say to you. I'm happy. I might never be content. I work 30 hours a week and I don't have to. I like touching people's lives. I do child therapy. What a blessing. I can actually make a difference, plant some seeds in some younger people's lives, especially teenagers, because they're so angry and people get so offended and put off by them. Where really they just want to be listened to and heard and seen and understood and cared about. I think that's what we all want. Okay. I am a talker. I am a storyteller. That might be my next podcast, but I'm going to close this down. Anyone who wants to give me feedback, give it to me on YouTube, Facebook, michaelpeterlangevin at gmail.com. I even have a phone, 434-260-9952. Feel free to call. I might not answer, but if it's interesting enough, I'll call you back. Um, I want to continue touching lives like I've been blessed to be able to do. And if doing short podcasts is the way, anyone who lets me know, yeah, go for it. It'll help. Anyone who lets me know, don't. Just don't. I can hear that. I can take constructive criticism. All right. I love you all. I had fun just doing this, and I hope it works for you. How do I turn it off?